Good evening, everyone, and welcome to MAFS 28th Annual Fundraiser. At the very outset, I want to thank each one of you for taking some time out today evening to support us. It really means a lot to us, especially given the challenging times that all of us are facing currently. In keeping with the current times and the restrictions, we had to do a virtual fundraiser this year. But it has turned out to be quite a blessing in disguise, as today we have thousands of people joining us from all over the world to support us. And I promise you, while the format is virtual, the fun and the excitement will be quite palpable and real. We have some very entertaining programs, mind-blowing musical performances by Anup Jalota, the Samrat of Ghazals, and powerful Sufi singer Indra Naik, both of whom, by the way, are joining us live from Mumbai, India. We also have some very heartwarming stories by our seniors, inspiring messages by leaders across the state, exciting awards, and lots more. And all you have to do is to just grab your favorite beverage, find a cozy corner, relax, and enjoy the evening. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all our honorable guests and dignitaries who have graced us with their presence today. Our chief guest, J.B. Pritzker, Governor of Illinois; Tony Preckwinkle, President of the Cook County Board of Commissioners; U.S. Congressman Mr. Raja Krishnamurthy; Paula Basta, Director, Illinois Department on Aging; Honorable Amit Kumar Ji, India Consul General; Michelle Musman, State Representative; Mr. Rodney Craig, Mayor, Hanover Park; Paula McCombie, Mayor, South Barrington; Paula Bartolozzi, Grants Administrator, Age Options; and Philip Lanier, Nutrition Specialist, Age Options. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us this evening. And now I'll talk a little bit about MAFS. Although it's a very well-known organization, throughout Chicagoland, and it's known worldwide, it really does not need an introduction. But for those of you who may not know, MAFS is one of the oldest and the largest non-profit organizations throughout Chicagoland, providing services to immigrants from South Asia, Middle East, and Eastern Europe. For the past 30 years, MAFS has been educating, assisting, and empowering immigrants from all age groups, helping them to lead a better life in this country. And to achieve its mission, it runs several programs related to nutrition, public benefits, health benefits, research, literacy, counseling services, transportation, and so on and so forth. Every year, it transforms the lives of 10,000 families and individuals, making them socially, economically, and emotionally stronger. And here, I would just like to give you an idea, to just paint a picture of the kind of life immigrants lead when they first come to a foreign land. They come here with a lot of dreams and aspirations, but when harsh realities of life set in, those dreams begin to fade. They face a lot of challenges. They have language problems. They do not understand or can't speak English. When they step out of their homes, they are surrounded by unknown, unfamiliar faces. They miss their folks back home and are very lonely at times. Many of them actually do not have jobs or have very low income, and they struggle financially to make ends meet. On top of that, they are just not aware of what services, benefits, or resources are available in the community for their help. In short, in no time, they are completely lost in this new world of theirs. During these tough times, ladies and gentlemen, all they need is a voice that can say, "Here, hey, we are here for you." They need a hand that can hold them tight and take them through these challenges step by step in the most loving and patient way. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to say that for the past 30 years, MAFS has been that voice. It has been that hand that has led countless seniors, immigrants, young adults, families towards a life of dignity. And it has helped them make this foreign land their home. And tonight, whatever you donate will directly go towards providing services to this vulnerable section of our community and will make them stronger. So I have a request. Please wear your hats of generosity. Keep your checkbooks, credit cards, wallets handy and give with all your heart. And we have made giving very easy. All you have to do is just call up the phone numbers or go to the link that will flash on your screen from time to time throughout the evening. Really, it cannot get easier than this. And now let's inaugurate the evening in a very, very traditional way by lighting the lamp. I sincerely hope that the light of this lamp can dispel some of the darkness that has been surrounding us lately. Now may I please request our respected board members of MAFS, Dr. Firdaus Jafri, Dr. Santosh Kumar, and Dr. Rakesh Asthana to come up on stage and light the lamp.
We are starting our function today, but in virtual. So I hope everybody who is watching, welcome, and pray for the best year to come, because we have suffered enough in COVID-19, and we want to pray God, please keep this away from us and keep us safe and alive and happy and vibrant. Thank you. Thank you.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्ड खण्ड गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you, Gauri, for that very graceful and devotional dance. Now, may I please request you once again to come up on stage and sing the American anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Gauri. That was beautifully sung by you. And now may I please request Mrs. Padma Mehta to sing the Indian national anthem for all of us.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you so much, Padma ji. And now may I please request Dr. Firdaus Jafri, President MAFS, to give her welcome address.
Greetings everyone. As a president of MAFS, I'm pleased to welcome everyone gathered virtually for the 28th annual gala of Metropolitan Asian Family Services. Since its inception in 1992, we have been dedicated to improving the quality of life for the immigrants of the community. MAFS understands that assimilation into a new country is one of the most challenging ordeals a person must face when they leave their homeland, family, and all things that are familiar to them. I applaud you, your effort to assist the immigrants to adjust to a new home by providing sustaining services such as food, health improvement programs, assistance for public benefits and immigration, literacy, and other educational programs. During these unprecedented times, MAFS is doing a commendable job by embracing the challenges and implementing new innovative safety measures to fight COVID-19. I appreciate your out-of-the-box ideas to use technology in creative ways and continue safely with your program virtually to keep the seniors connected. Today's event offers a wonderful opportunity to reflect on all that we have accomplished over the years and also chart a path for the future. I encourage everyone present to continue lending your support to MAFS so they can sustain their important program for years to come. I commend Dr. Santosh Kumar and our whole MAFS team for doing such a wonderful job. I'm also proud of my kids here who help the community so much. If it wasn't for them, MAFS won't be where it is now. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jaffrey. You are indeed one of the strongest pillars of MAFS, constantly guiding us in the right direction with your unmatched patience and wisdom. You are very precious to us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch a video about MAFS, tracing its journey and showing how it is making a difference in the community for past so many years, and also especially how it has adapted and stepped up to provide essential services during the pandemic. Let's take a look.
MAFS was created to help the community. In India, the elderly are very respected in our system and taken care very well. But when I came here to this country, I found the elderly are very lonely here. They have no support system, nobody to look after them because the family have to work for making the end meet. One day I talked to my husband and I say something has to be done. We have 14 centers all over the Chicago area. We are serving people at our place and help them to make some friends, have some food, some culture, so they can talk at least because of the language barrier.
Wow, that was a powerful video. Every time I see that video, I'm full of admiration for the founders of MAFS, Dr. Santosh Kumar and Mr. Pramod Kumar, and also the staff of MAFS for doing such an incredible job serving people in need. And now moving on, we come to a very special part of the program, or should I say it is the highlight, one of the highlights of our event. We are deeply honored to have with us today J.B. Pritzker, Governor of Illinois, as our chief guest. And honestly, we are indebted to him for accepting our invitation despite his very, very busy schedule. May I please call upon Governor of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, to say a few words.
Good evening. This is Governor J.B. Pritzker. I'm very pleased to welcome you all to the 28th Annual Gala of the Metropolitan Asian Family Services. Since its inception in 1993, MAFS has been dedicated to cultivating a more inclusive and connected immigrant community. I applaud your commitment to help educate, assist, and empower our immigrant families. By providing critical services such as health improvement programs and literacy and educational programs, you've helped thousands of people here in Illinois. It's organizations like MAFS that makes me so proud to serve a state with so much diversity. This past year has been a difficult one for all of us. But throughout this pandemic, I've been exceptionally moved by all the ways in which I've seen Illinoisans rise to the challenge. Since the beginning, you've been a leader in finding innovative ways to combat COVID-19, from requiring the use of surgical face masks to installing medical-grade HEPA filters. Your innovative ideas have helped continue to safely protect and connect our seniors. Tonight's event offers a wonderful opportunity to reflect on all that you have accomplished, while at the same time also charting a path forward. I commend Dr. Santosh Kumar and her whole MAFS team for the important work that you do. And I encourage everyone listening to continue to support Metropolitan Asian Family Services to help sustain these essential programs. So tonight, as we celebrate your meaningful work, know that you have a partner in the governor's office. Thank you.
Wow, this message has truly made our day. Thank you so much, Governor Pritzker, for boosting our morale and, really keeping our confidence up, and for offering to keep your doors open for MAFS. That indeed is a big, big privilege, and your support in any way will only make us stronger. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I please call upon Dr. Vijay Prabhakar to introduce a presidential addressee, Tony Preckwinkle. But before he comes over, I'd like to give you a small introduction about him. Dr. Vijay Prabhakar, a public health professional par excellence, is our community leader and ardent supporter of Metropolitan Asian Family Services. Dr. Prabhakar is the founder chair of U.S. Congressional Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force and holds several distinguished positions. Dr. Prabhakar's proven leadership, excellent organizing skills, dedicated motivational efforts, creative and innovative approaches to various community issues resulted in his appointment as the Vice Chancellor of Rima University in January 2020. Dr. Prabhakar will now introduce our presidential addressee. Dr. Prabhakar.
Good evening. Thank you so much, Roshita, for that kind introduction. Friends, 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us. As our visionary founder of Metropolitan Asian Family Services, Ma Santosh Kumar ji, says that it's been the most difficult time for our elected leaders all over the country, especially in America, the federal, the state, the county and city officials. Yes, indeed. It's my distinct honor tonight to introduce one of those elected officials who has protected and who has worked hard during this COVID pandemic. Is none other than the dynamic president of the Cook County Board of Commissioners, President Tony Preckwinkle. President of Cook County Board of Commissioners, the second largest county in the United States for the last 8 years, and her proven leadership has transformed the county into a people result-oriented and really taking care of the people's needs, especially during the COVID pandemic, where she personally added a human touch as she heads the Cook County Healthcare System, the second largest public health hospital in the whole country, the Stroger Hospital. President Preckwinkle's leadership has not only swept several reforms in the criminal justice system, the accessibility to healthcare, and in the pandemic, and historically has reduced for the first time in the 180-year history of the county the Cook County budget deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, President Tony Winkle is a lady of substance, a lady of innovative leadership, and a lady who performs. Let me take this pleasure to introduce the Iron Lady of America, who's going to deliver the presidential address tonight, President Tony Preckwinkle.
Good evening. This is Tony Preckwinkle speaking, and I want to thank Dr. Vijay for that kind introduction. I'm pleased to be here tonight for the Universal Metro Asian Services, UMass, and the Metropolitan Asian Family Services, MAFS, virtual gala. I'm sorry that we couldn't meet in person. I always enjoyed these events, and I hope we can gather again together soon. I'm grateful to UMass and the Metropolitan Asian Family Services for their commitment to providing services and support to the South Asian immigrant community in Cook County for many years. Part of what makes our region so great and strong is its diversity, including our South Asian community. Some of the successful initiatives that these organizations have championed include literacy programs, utility assistance, adult day services, the Memory Cafe for residents with dementia, and the Hindi Academy. The support of UMass and MAFS is more critical than ever during this difficult year. They've quickly adapted under difficult circumstances in order to ensure the continuity of services. For many of the residents who have depended on this organization, they're grateful for daily meals, and UMass and MAFS have delivered over 62,000 meals to seniors during the pandemic. They've also made wellness calls and transitioned many of their programs to Zoom to serve their constituents. Thank you for your excellent work on behalf of our communities. I wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. We pray for the end of the pandemic and more normal times. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Tony Preckwinkle, for your motivational words. We really admire the tremendous work you are doing for City of Chicago and the entire Cook County, especially during these pandemic times. We appreciate all you do for us. Thank you once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as the evening progresses, may I please request Paula Basta, Director of Illinois Department on Aging, and our keynote speaker for this evening, to say a few words for us.
Good evening. My name is Paula Basta, and as the Director for the Illinois Department on Aging, it is my honor to welcome all of you to the Metropolitan Asian Family Services Virtual Fundraiser as we celebrate 28 years of service to our community. Let me begin by saying thank you for the sacrifices you are making for the seniors that we serve. I know that it has not been easy. All of us have had to make adjustments, but please know that we are all in this together. I am extremely proud of all of you for the life-changing work you are doing every day to address the needs of our older adults, one of the most vulnerable populations to COVID-19. Each and every one of you is essential to the health and safety of our older Illinoisans. We know that it is all of you who are on the front lines, keeping others safe. So many seniors have needed extra attention, and your help over these past 9 months, and the Metropolitan Asian Family Services and our Aging Network have been the ones that they can rely upon to give them comfort in these difficult times. Things that were once considered unimaginable, or at least years away from being introduced, were put into place, in some cases overnight, and became possible thanks to the efforts that you all have put in place. There are so many examples of how the Metropolitan Asian Family Services has stepped up. from shifting activities at adult day centers to remote assistance in short order, to conducting daily wellness checks via phone by your nurses, activity coordinators, activity aides, and other office staff. You have made certain that the seniors that we serve have not been forgotten. Utilizing modern technology like Zoom, your dedicated staff has enthusiastically adapted your adult literacy classes, health surveys, individually counseling sessions, group education sessions, and group exercise classes to make sure that our seniors stay socially connected during these difficult times of isolation. Providing remote services can be a bit of a challenge. However, your programming consisting of singing, prayers, storytelling, memory games, riddles, bingo, talks from the heart, joke telling, and sharing food recipes has successfully kept the spirits of our seniors up and has let them know that you have been there for them every single day. I would like to offer a special thank you to our in-home providers who have continued to deliver services throughout the pandemic, despite the increased risks. Adhering to the guidance from the Illinois Department of Public Health, the Metropolitan Asian Family Services has conducted more than 270,000 in-home care visits. These visits are extremely important, as it allows our in-home care workers the ability to closely monitor our seniors' physical and mental well-being. Furthermore, I am proud to know that you have continued to provide healthy, nutritious meals to our seniors. Traditional ethnic meals continue to be prepared in your kitchens by dedicated cooks, and then packed up and delivered to our older adults by staff and volunteers daily. Since March 30th, 9.3 million meals have been delivered throughout the state, reflecting an average of more than 48,000 meals per day. The Metropolitan Asian Family Services has delivered close to 62,000 of those home-delivered meals to our seniors and continues to do so. I could not be prouder of all of you for continuing your commitment to the seniors that you serve. Home-delivered meals not only provide a nutritious meal for an older adult, but a friendly face with that delivery. Make no mistake, for some older adults living in the community, the volunteer delivering their meal may be the only person that older adult sees all day. Organizations and volunteers from across the state have teamed up with our Aging Network to provide extra help in getting these meals out to our vulnerable seniors in need. New partnerships and innovative solutions have been essential in not only delivering much needed items to our seniors, but also coordinating better at the local level in identifying and providing extra supports needed for seniors living for themselves. Older Illinoisans have shaped our state's rich history, and it's our obligation to ensure that they have the services and supports they depend on to live healthy lives. I know that today's fundraiser is a little different in nature, and you all look forward to networking and interacting with your friends. Although we cannot meet in person, it is my hope that today's event re-energizes your spirit and provides you with the confidence to tackle problems and address them head-on with resilience as you have been. 2020 has been quite a year, and frankly, it's incredible how far we have come as a state. As Governor Pritzker has said, we are all safer and stronger when we go all in for Illinois. We will get through these uncertain times, and make no mistake, the Aging Network will be stronger than ever because of the incredible obstacles that we overcame. The models of service delivery that were quickly adjusted, the new and innovative programs that were implemented, and the partnerships that were forged. I am deeply humbled by the work that you are doing during this time of crisis, and I want you to know that we would not be able to support so many older adults without you. We are extremely grateful for all the work you are doing, and as we continue to support today while planning for tomorrow, please be safe, protect yourself, and keep up your great work. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula, for those very, very encouraging words and appreciating our efforts. I have to say that we couldn't have achieved all of this without your timely guidance and direction. Thank you so much for recognizing the integral role that MAFS plays in the space of senior services. And coming from you, it means a lot to us. Thank you so much once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some powerhouse entertainment. We have a very vibrant dance performance coming up by our seniors from Nile's location, who, mind you, are very young at heart and ever ready to entertain us with their talent. Let's watch them perform. Wow, wasn't that simply wonderful? And that's the thing about MAFS fundraisers. They are never complete without our seniors' performances. And I want to add here that, while it may seem that we are the ones taking care of them and serving them, it is actually our seniors who are teaching us such valuable life lessons on a daily basis. They really teach us how to live life to the fullest, even if you're surrounded with challenges. Our seniors are the best. They are amazing, and we love you, seniors. Thank you so much for that enduring performance. And now, moving on, may I now please request Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy to give his special remarks.
Hi, everybody. I'm Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy. I just want to tell you what an honor it is to address all of you at this annual event for MAFS. I'm sorry we cannot meet in person, but obviously during this pandemic, we all have to stay safe. So thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting MAFS. MAFS is such an important institution, and Mrs. Santosh Kumar, who leads MAFS, is such an important leader for our community. I can't overstate the importance of the work that MAFS does every day for our seniors and our families, and the peace of mind that it gives to so many people in the community. I just want to congratulate them on their terrific work. their steadfast support of our community, and I cannot wait to meet all of you in person to say the same and to congratulate them in person as well. Thank you so much. Happy holidays and God bless.
Mr. Krishnamurthy, for your very kind words. You've always been there for MAFS whenever we've needed you, and we look forward to your support in future as well. And now may I please invite a very strong supporter and a well-wisher of MAFS, State Representative Michelle Musman, to say a few words.
Hi, everyone. I'm State Representative Michelle Musman. It is so lovely to be back with my friends at Metropolitan Asian Family Services. I have missed you. I wish I could see you in person. I want to send special thanks out to Ms. Kumar and all of her fabulous staff. I know that they are taking as best care as they can of all of our seniors, even under these new and unusual circumstances. I know that they are going above and beyond. I hope that everyone is following safety protocols, and as hard as it is, I hope that you are staying apart from each other, keeping your masks on, washing your hands. I know it's hard to be apart from family and friends right now, but it is important to do it now so that we can all be together again in the future. And what a celebration that is going to be. So thank you to everyone. I look forward to watching the rest of the presentation online tonight, even though, again, it is not the same as being there in person, but I am glad that technology has made this possible. I know, again, that everyone has been working really hard behind the scenes to make this special event for us. So thank you to everyone out there in the audience. Thank you again to Metropolitan Asian Family Services. My best to everyone, and maybe we have a bright, happy, and healthy 2021. Take care.
And now it's time for yet another entertaining dance performance by our seniors, but this time from Vernon Hills location. And ladies and gentlemen, this performance comes with a disclaimer. Please hold on to your seats tight, because our seniors might just blow you away with their Spanish moves and grooves. Let's hear it for them.
Hello everyone. I am Namita Mathur, the Adult Daycare Coordinator at Universal Metro Asian Services Vernon Hills branch. During the COVID pandemic, as we are all unable to meet each other personally, our dear seniors have prepared a dance performance with great enthusiasm over Zoom. Hope you all enjoy.
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Dónde has estado? He removido cielo y tierra y no te encontré. Y llegas hoy tan de repente y das sentido a toda mi vida con tu querer.
ना मैं समझा ना मैं जाना जो भी तुमने मुझसे कहा है सेन्योरिटा, मगर फिर भी न जाने क्यों मुझे सुन के अच्छा लगा है सेन्योरिटा.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेन्योरिटा.
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या सेन्योरिटा. सुनो सुनो सेन्योरिटा कहते हैं हम क्या.
Jamás podré interpretar el sentido de las palabras que me dedicas, pero el calor de tu mirar me hace sentir como la más bella señorita.
निगाहों ने निगाहों से कहीं अरमानों की दास्तां है सेन्योरिटा. ये चाहत की मोहब्बत की सारी दुनिया में एक ही जुबान है सेन्योरिटा. मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो, आओ पास तुम मेरे, मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना señorita.
Wow, wasn't that one of the sweetest performances we've seen lately? I mean, watching our seniors sing, dance, make merry really assures us that we as an organization are on the right path in bringing so much joy to their lives, and hopefully, taking away some of the isolation, depression and loneliness that they face from time to time. Thank you, seniors. We are what we are because of you, and we thank you a lot for that. And now moving on, may I please request Dr. Santosh Kumar, founder and executive director of MAFS, to give her opening remarks.
Greetings to all. Pranam to my seniors. We give thanks to our Almighty God for being with each of us during this COVID-19 pandemic. By our Almighty's grace, we have made it to our 28th annual gala of Metropolitan Asian Family Services, albeit virtual. I congratulate our visionary Governor J.B. Pritzker for his dynamic administration and resolute leadership throughout this pandemic. All of us salute you, Governor Pritzker, for championing the cause of seniors, the most vulnerable population during this time. This is the most difficult time for our leaders to perform, but we are proud to see our aging network, IDOA, CDC, IDPH, Cook County Board of Commissioners, President Tony Preckwinkle, Congressman Danny K. Davis, Bill Foster, Raja Krishnamurthy, all our mayors, and our energetic leader Paula Besta, Director of Department on Aging, State of Illinois, for excelling in meeting the challenges of this COVID pandemic. A big thank you to you and your team. All our services at MAFS are being provided to all our seniors. Programs like Congregate Meals are being home delivered now, while other programs like Navy Cafe, Adult Literacy, Immigration, SIDA, and other public benefits are adapted to be conducted virtually. We have taken all the necessary precautions to our seniors, staff, and our drivers, such as temperature screening, mandatory mask, social distancing, and frequent washing of hands. We retrofitted our all washrooms in all our locations with touchless upgrades. At this time, I would like to thank my board members and my staff who have put their lives in danger by continuing to serve our seniors during this pandemic time. I would like to highlight our flagship medical research program called Saheli. For the last 15 years, MAFS partnered with Northwestern Feinberg School of Medicine to keep track of the health trends of our South Asian population, especially their cardiovascular issues. Today we have joined University of Illinois to another research initiative with our family caregivers. This year we also launched the MAFS Hindi Academy as part of our literacy program. Our monthly newsletters, our website, and our annual brochure has all the information of our work in detail during 2020. Our journey of service to our seniors continue with new programs and initiatives. MAFS does not plan to rest on our present laurels, but continue to scale new heights in the coming new year 2021 and years to come. We plan to introduce mental health services, including individual and group counseling, apart from feel-good workshops for our seniors. Yes, we are also seriously thinking of reopening our health centers to offer a complete, comprehensive array of services to our seniors, all under one roof. Let me close by thanking to the donors and grantors of the funders for their generous contribution in kind and in cash during this year. This is truly progress through partnership and participation. I congratulate our distinguished awardees, Dr. Devari Murthy, Dr. Sharda Shanti, and Steve Kurso. I join our President, Dr. Firdoz Jafri, in appreciating the staff who are being honored with awards today for their excellent dedication and services. 28 years is a long time. When my husband, Pramod Kumar, and myself started MAFS, we never dreamt that it would grow to being the largest ethnic not-for-profit organization in the country. We always remain grateful to our Almighty God for being with us at every step of the way through the years. Thank you, be safe, and be alive to welcome year 2021. Thank you.
May I please request Honorable Amit Kumar Ji, India Consul General, to address the audience.
Thank you. I would like to extend my warm greetings to all those who have joined us today virtually. I would also want to extend my greetings to the leadership of the Metropolitan Asian Family Services on their 28th virtual annual gala. Before I turn to the work of MAFS, let me make two broad points about the consulate's work and the Indian American community here. By any yardstick, the year 2020 has been a most unusual year. Within weeks, COVID-19 pandemic upended the way we work, live and entertain ourselves. The Indian consulate was no exception to this trend. Thankfully, we have continued to reach out to the members of the Indian diaspora and the community organizations across the 9 states of the US Midwest that our consulate covers through virtual platforms. By conservative estimates, there are around 500,000 people of Indian origin in the US Midwest. Some people put this figure at over 600,000. Quite clearly, diaspora engagement and services to them, be it passport, OCI, consular visa, are an important cornerstone of our work. We have adapted and responded well to ensure that these services are rendered smoothly despite COVID-19 challenges. I've been here for close to 8.5 months now. The Indian American community has done exceedingly well in several professional areas. Many of you are engaged in philanthropic activities. Some of you have found your calling in community service. Your achievements are instrumental in creating a positive stereotype about the Indian Americans in this country. You all truly are a living bridge between our two countries. MAFS has long been a pioneer in providing social services to the community, particularly to senior citizens among the Asian American community. Beginning from a single location in 1992, MAFS, under the successful stewardship of Ms. Santosh Kumar, now provides services in 10 localities, covering over 10,000 individuals and families. They have done commendable work in collaboration with medical professionals and other stakeholders to counsel and educate our seniors about the importance of health and wellness. This work has assumed even greater salience in the backdrop of COVID-19, with many people additionally grappling with the challenges of social isolation and mental health. In conclusion, I would like to once again take this opportunity to congratulate the leaders and members of MAFS for their important work. I would also like to wish you all that the new year 2021 brings in joy, peace, harmony, and good health. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious words, and thank you for joining us today. And we just want to let you know that whenever you need a platform, to reach out to the Indian diaspora across Midwest, you can count on us. We are there to support you and the consulate in every which way. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at a very special video about our public benefits programs. Our public benefit program is one of our largest programs, under which we serve 4,000 individuals and families every year. And this is a very special program because under this, we help them access many kinds of benefits: Medicare, Medicaid, cash assistance, Obamacare, transportation services, you name it, and they get it. And it really helps, empower them economically, socially, and financially. So let's take a look at the video. And another reason why it's very special to us is because in this video, we have some of the clients thanking us and telling us, how these services have made a difference in their lives. Let's take a look.
We offer insurance among seniors and insurance amongst needy. They can come and get an help for medical saving programs, energy and gas assistance program, and various services on immigrations.
A large demographic of our clients, they're largely senior, they're largely Asian. and most of them weren't necessarily born here in America. So once they got here, we wanted to be able to help them navigate through the country and get the services and benefits that they were entitled to so that they can have a great quality of life.
As a public benefit specialist, it satisfies me that I help someone, especially immigrants, seniors. They need help and they are very happy when you help them. And when I help them, I feel like I'm helping my parents. They are our parents.
I hope that gave you an insight into our public benefits program, and I would like to take this opportunity to reach out to you and tell you, if you know anyone who needs these services, please direct them to us. And I especially want to talk about a research program that we are doing with, in collaboration with the Northwestern University. It's called the Saheli Research and the SAAT program, under which we are trying to spread awareness about South Asian health. If you want to enroll in the program, please contact Himali at our Chicago location.
People who are South Asian have a really high risk for heart disease. So Saheli is a program that was specifically created for South Asians, thinking about their diet, their physical activity, their family environment, and their culture.
We take participants from ages 18 to 65 for screening. We do BP, cholesterol, lipid, and BMI also. They'll get all these readings right on the spot, and then we'll counsel them if they have it at the borderline or high risk.
We could not accomplish this study without the partnership with MAFS. MAFS has helped us make sure that the intervention is culturally appropriate, that we're able to involve community members in sustaining it, and also having trust among the community.
મને મારી બોડીની અંદર કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ, ડાયાબિટીસ, બ્લડ પ્રેશર જેવા ભયંકરમાં ભયંકર માણસના જીવલેણ રોગો
6 મહિનાથી હું સહેલીમાં જોઈન્ટ છું તો મારો વેઇટ લોસ ઘણો બધો 8 પાઉન્ડ ઓછો થયો છે.
सबको करना चाहिए कम्युनिटी के लिए, तो सीनियर्स के लिए बहुत अच्छा है.
And now I would like to talk about a very, very important research program, that we've been doing for the past 3-4 years in association with a Northwestern School of Medicine. It's called the Saheli program, a South Asian Healthy Lifestyle Intervention program, under which we are trying to bring awareness and reduce the risk of heart problems and diabetes among South Asians. And we typically recruit participants, for this study, for a particular time frame, and they are given, they do group exercises, they are given group lessons, educational videos and all of that, and we try to bring their health on track. And if you are really interested, in participating in this program, or if you know anybody who wants to enroll, please reach out to Himali at our Chicago location. It's going to be very, very beneficial for you. And now may I please call upon Mr. Rodney Craig, Mayor Hanover Park, to say a few words.
I'm live. Good evening. Good evening, everyone from Hanover Park. It's such a pleasure to be with my friends this evening with the Metropolitan Asian Family Services. And Ms. Kumar, congratulations for many years of service to your community. You're doing a marvelous, marvelous job. And I really miss us getting together as we typically do year in and year out. I'm usually a loss for words, but I know the service that you bring to your community is exceptional. It's appreciated, and we all like to acknowledge your good work and the work of your staff from end to end. This has been a tough year for all of us. It's been a tough year trying to figure out how to do things differently. We didn't have these electronic skills to come together like this, and it's opened up a whole new world for us and our ability to get together. I certainly, my 7:30 meetings, I can roll out of bed at 7 o'clock now instead of being 6:30 on the road and driving down there. And my peers kind of seem to like that. Now, how we need to do that, we do need to get in the room together. I miss my hugs with the kids and the children, and we all know when we get together as family, and that's what family services is all about. It's about caring for one another, and you do an exceptional job. So I'd like to thank everyone for the invitation tonight. I got my little Christmas sweater on. I'm feeling nice and warm, but I want to thank you all for the invitation and continued good work. You're making a difference in the state, and you are a model for the rest of us to follow. Congratulations. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Mr. Craig, for your kind words. I hope you enjoy the rest of the program. And now it's time for us to look at our Treasurer's Report. Can I please invite Mr. Sagar Kumar, Treasurer of MAFS, to give us a report on our last year's performances and also achievements.
Hi, my name is Sagar Kumar. As Rashida mentioned, I'm the Treasurer of MAFS. This year has been difficult for everyone, and MAFS is no different. Even through these tough times, there are things that we're proud of. Here are the things that we've accomplished in the fiscal year 2020. We were able to help nearly 4,000 TCLIP clients with their public benefits. We helped 2,400 families with their utility bills. We helped 1,224 seniors with their Medicaid and Medicare questions. We enrolled 92 participants in our South Asian Health Research Program that we have with Northwestern. We helped 1,000 people with their immigration. We helped 25 families enroll in the ACA. And one of the biggest points I want to mention is we helped serve nearly 30,000 meals in our 3 congregate meal sites. And this is up 20% from last year. And the majority of that increase was in the later months of the fiscal year, which is March through June. And I want to take this time to really thank our staff, our fearless staff, to ensure that our seniors are being fed properly, and also to help any self-isolation that they had been feeling. So I want to thank our staff. Thank you. 2020 and beyond, this year we had a lot of structural changes. We shifted our Schaumburg congregate meal program to a place that had higher traffic, and we saw a 52% growth in meals served. We also hired a grant manager / grant writer in Rashida, and this helped tailor our grant writing approach to best suit our area of coverage and the communities that we impact. And also, we're making new inroads for funding opportunities with private foundations. So that will help us out in the future. In 2020, we had 4 new grants. We had the COVID relief grant from DuPage County. We also helped with the 2020 U.S. Census. We had a grant from Niles Township, and this one's a pretty good win for us because we've been serving Niles for immigration services for the last 28 years without being funded, and finally we received this grant. Also, we're starting a U of I study, research study of Urbana-Champaign, and that's starting in 2021. Now, let's move on to the numbers, everyone's favorite part. This year we had almost $643,000 in revenue, and we had $780,000 in expenses. A lot of those expenses were incurred in the end of the fiscal year. That was for retrofitting our facilities to help keep our staff safe in the pandemic. So we retrofitted our bathrooms, we ordered PPE, we ordered different sanitizing equipment to make sure that our facilities were clean every day and multiple times a day, again, to keep our staff safe. If you break down our revenue even further, you can see that outside of age options, fundraising is a significant part of our MAFS operations. Without fundraising, grant revenue would only be $468,000, which would leave us with a bigger hole or a bigger deficit of $255.5 thousand. If you break down fundraising even further, you can see that 82% of our fundraising comes from our annual fundraiser, our virtual fundraiser today. And I want to take this time to thank our sponsors for really stepping up, specifically Wintrust, Steeplechase, and Mode Construction. They all increased their sponsorship by $5,000 this year, and I really want to thank them. Also, I want to thank our relationship with Wintrust and then helping us out with getting a PPP loan. With our relationship, we were able to get that within 9 days of when it was passed in Congress, so thank you, Wintrust. And I want to leave you guys with 3 takeaways. Without fundraising, MAFS cannot continue to run its programs. The majority of our fundraising comes from our annual fundraiser, our virtual fundraiser today. And again, I want to thank you all for your continued support for MAFS. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sagar. I think that was a great video. It gave us an overview of whatever we did last year and also the financials, and that is very important. You know, my personal takeaway from this video is that funds are never enough. You know, we are constantly expanding, we are adding new programs, we are reaching out to more and more people every day. Trust me, there is a lot of need in the community, and we need a lot of funds to do that. Another thing you may have noticed in the video is that a lot of our programs are actually in deficit. So while you may think that, you know, it's a big organization and they have a lot of funds, most of our programs do not have their 100% cost covered. And it is programs like these, the fundraisers, the drives that we do, that help us cover the complete cost of the program and run it confidently for a greater duration of time. So thank you so much, Sagar, for bringing forth all of those insights about our organization. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at another video. And another reason for doing it is that, you know, I feel videos really give you that visual relief, you know, from time to time, right? So, and this video again is very special because it is about our Congregate Meals program. And let me just tell you, Congregate Meals program has been running for the past 20 years at several locations. You know, under this program, we provide fresh, hot, nutritious food to seniors and also to all the other members of the community who are in need of healthy food. And in this video, you will see, you know, clients talking about how this healthy meal, you know, has helped transform their health, their lives. And also, as Paula said in, you know, her speech earlier, that sometimes, you know, it is the only friendly face. The driver that takes the meals to them, it is the only friendly face that they see in the whole day. So it has several benefits and it is a great program. Let's look at the video.
The Congregate Meal Program is incredibly important to this community, especially when you're an immigrant who might not be familiar with the country, you have a special diet, you might not speak English very confidently.
We cook pure vegetarian Indian meal over here and have over 45 seniors coming in every day. You know, people want to get together, they want to talk to each other, they want to make some new friends and enjoy the delicious meal that we serve.
We were welcome. You know, they made us feel that we were wanted there. And it was a very fulfilling experience.
फूड तो कहीं पे भी मिल सकता है, लेकिन जो यहाँ जो फूड मिलता है, ये सब एकदम फ्रेश फूड मिलता है, एवरीडे कुक फूड मिलता है.
We went there, we had a food, and it was amazing, I tell you honestly, that we realized that, oh, it is possible. Basically, the Indian food with the Indian taste and the Indian delicacy, we were satisfied 110%.
We want everyone to enjoy their life to the fullest. We certainly know it's good for your physical outcome if you're eating a healthy diet. It helps everyone to live the best life they can live.
And after that video, let's get straight away into another video, which is by Roshita Pandey, Grants Manager, and that is me. And I really thought that, you know, let's together, you know, take this opportunity to reach out to everybody and talk about the rationale as to why we need funds, and which you as donors, you know, should know, and really talk about where do your funds exactly go in an organization and why do we need them. So let's take a look at that video. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for attending MAFS 28th Annual Fundraiser. As all of you know, that MAFS has been holding fundraisers and donation drives for many, many years now. But today, let's talk about why do we need to do this? Why do we need to have fundraisers and drives consistently throughout the year, year after year? In other words, let's discuss the need for funding, which I think you as donors are entitled to know. The most important reason why we need funds is to cover 100% of the expenses of our programs. And here I would like to mention that being a non-profit organization, We do get grants from state governments, federal agencies, county governments, and also private foundations. But you may not be knowing that these grants typically cover only 60 to 70% of the cost. The remaining expenses have to be borne by MAFS. And it is here that your donations play a huge, huge role. We use your money to cover the remaining expenses so that we can start the program and sustain them on a longer term. Another reason why we need funds is to expand our programs so that every year we can reach out to more and more seniors and community members in need. MAFS has been a pioneer in identifying pressing needs and challenges of our seniors and then coming up with innovative programs and solutions to address them. In fact, it wouldn't be wrong to say that MAFS is what it is today because over the years it has continuously expanded, evolved, and adapted to the changing times. And such expansions are not possible without financial support. And last but not the least, the donations that you make help us build a very strong corpus fund, something that we use to support our work during emergency times, just like the pandemic that we are currently facing. Let's face it, it has not been easy for us at MAFS this year. We have lost many of our senior clients to this deadly disease, and a lot of our staff is also struggling. Honestly, it did rock our boat. But despite these severe challenges, MAFS has surged relentlessly, serving and protecting our seniors, putting our lives at risk. And to continue with our efforts, we need your financial support more so now than ever before. So please donate generously, and let's together address these most trying times that humanity is facing today. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Wanted to thank us for all that we do for them during normal times and also during this pandemic time. Their testimonials have touched our hearts, and for once, we do not mind fishing for compliments. Let's see what they have to say about us.
Today we say that the frontline warriors are the real warriors, than the staff of MAFS no less. Since the start of COVID-19 pandemic, MAFS has tirelessly worked to provide more than 100 meals a day and continued with their daily programs like immigration, Medicaid, Medicare help and adult literacy program to name a few. I don't know if one can buy happiness with money, but you can sure donate happiness with it. To donate something, you don't have to be a rich person. You just need a big heart. That's all. Make your gift today to help MAFS provide life-changing care to the seniors who need their help badly. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, मेरा नाम अख्तर सरवाना है और ऑर्लन पार्क सीनियर सेंटर हमारा दूसरा घर है। हमें इस सेंटर की इम्पोर्टेंस का अंदाज़ा उस वक्त हुआ जब ये सेंटर कोरोना वायरस की वजह से बंद हुआ। हमें रोज़ सेंटर जाने की एक्साइटमेंट होती थी, मगर अब लगता है कि ज़िंदगी रुक से गई है। हम इस सेंटर को बहुत मिस करते हैं। इस सेंटर में हम गेम खेलते थे, एक्सरसाइज करते थे और एक दूसरे का दुख दर्द बांटते थे। इस सेंटर का स्टाफ बहुत कोऑपरेटिव है। ख़ास तौर से ग्रीष्मा जी हमारी छोटी छोटी बातों का ख्याल रखती थी। आल्सो मैनी थैंक्स टू मिसेस कुमार, जिन्होंने ये सेंटर हम सीनियर्स के लिए एंटरटेनिंग बनाया और हमें ज़िंदा रहने की इच्छा पैदा की। गॉड ब्लेस मिसेस कुमार।
મારું નામ હસમુખભાઈ સોની છે અને મારી વાઈફનું નામ ઇન્દિરાબેન સોની છે। અમે બંને મેટ્રો એશિયન ફેમિલીનો લાભ કાયમ માટે લઈએ છીએ અને અવારનવાર ડોનેશન પણ આપીએ છીએ। અમારે ત્યાં અત્યારે છેલ્લા 5 માસથી લંચ ટાઈમે ફૂડ સરસ ગરમા ગરમ આવે છે। ફૂડ હોમ ડિલિવરી કરી જાય છે। કોઈપણ જાતનો ચાર્જ લેતા નથી। આટલી સુંદર સગવડ મેટ્રો એશિયનવાળા પૂરી પાડે છે, તે માટે ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર ઓફિસનો સ્ટાફ પણ બહુ જ કોઓપરેટિવ છે. સંતોષ કુમારની મેનેજમેન્ટ બહુ જ સરસ છે. તે બદલ સૌનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર.
And now, we bring to you two very energetic dance performances back to back. One of the performances is a group dance, which will be done by our Schaumburg seniors, and it's called the Tiffany dance. The next performance is going to be done by our Naperville senior, and it is a solo dance performance. The Tiffany dance is a very popular folk dance from the western state of Gujarat. Women typically dance in colorful costumes with sticks in their hands, using it as a prop. It is a very skillful dance and not everyone's cup of tea. The second performance is by Rabini Tabassum. She's a senior and she's 80 years old. Yes, you heard that right. She's 80 years old and very, very passionate about dancing. So let's take a look at both the performances together. Now those performances have really energized us and gotten us into the festive spirit already. And I really want to mention, I mean, could you really see the energy, with which they were dancing? And come to think of it, all these seniors are over 80 years old. That's truly commendable. And, we love our seniors. I say this again and again. And I wish all of them live a very, very long and healthy life. Thank you so much, seniors, for doing so much for us. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have been waiting for with bated breath. Yes, Anup Jalota's performance, yes. But before that, we have to talk about somebody who's very special and played a very instrumental role in bringing Anup Jalota on board. That's one of our oldest employees, Prem Jalota ji. Anup Jalota is his nephew, and he has put in lots of effort to get him, to perform for us at a very, very short notice. And he's doing this live from Mumbai, India, coordinating the time and everything. So we really want to thank Prem Jalota ji for all his efforts. And now it's the time for that powerhouse performance by the Samrat of Ghazals, the Sartaj of Bhajans, the man who has been enthralling the audiences world over with his melodious, soulful, beautiful voice. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please put your hands together for Anup Jalota ji.
Sagama bagama sagama Nizagama gasa nizagama Dhani saga Sagama gama gama pagama. शिकागो में मेरे चाचा जी रहते हैं, श्री प्रेम जलोटा जी। उनको हम वही इज्जत देते हैं जो अपने पिताजी को देते रहे। तो उनका हुक्म हुआ कि ये कार्यक्रम करना है, बस जब हुक्म हो गया तो हम आ गए आपके सामने अपने साथियों को लेकर। और मैं यही चाहूँगा कि बहुत अच्छे नोबल कॉज के लिए मैं आपको ये संगीत सुना रहा हूँ। तो आप लोग अपने मन से भरपूर इसमें सहयोग दें, चैरिटी दें, डोनेशंस दें, क्योंकि आप सबका साथ होगा तभी आज यहाँ आकर मेरे गाने का कोई फायदा है। कि इसको सुनकर आप लोगों ने सहयोग दिया, कंट्रीब्यूट किया, तो मुझे बहुत खुशी होगी। मेरे साथ तबले पर अमित चौबे जी संगत कर रहे हैं, कई बार शिकागो आए हैं मेरे साथ। वायलिन पर जनाब राशिद खान हैं, गिटार पर हिमांशु तिवारी, वोकल सपोर्ट पे हमारे साथ संजय शांगलू हैं, और एक बहुत अच्छी गायिका जिनका एक भजन भी आप सुनेंगे, निताशा अग्रवाल। सारे गा पा धा पा मा धा पा पा धा मा पा गा रे गा सा गा रे सा नी पानी सा गा रे गा सा रे नी सा दा रे रे मा पा धा पा गा रे नी धा रे नी धा रे नी धा सा। ऐसी लागी लगन ऐसी लागी लगन ऐसी लागी लगन ऐसी लागी लगन। ऐसी लागी लगन ये जो लंबी सांस है ये बाबा रामदेव के प्राणायाम का कमाल है। ऐसी लागी लगन ऐसी लागी लगन लागी लागी रे लगन लागी लागी रे लगन। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। वो तो गली गली हरी गुन गाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। वो तो गली गली हरी गुन गाने लगी। महलों में बनी के जोगन चली। महलों में बनी बन के जोगन चली। मीरा रानी दीवानी कहाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। वो तो गली 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 गुन गाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन। कोई रोके नहीं कोई टोके नहीं। कोई रोके नहीं कोई टोके नहीं। मीरा गोविंद गोपाल गाने लगी। कोई रोके नहीं कोई टोके नहीं। मीरा गोविंद गोपाल गाने लगी। बैठी संतों के संग रंगी मोहन के रंग। मीरा प्रेमी प्रीतम को मनाने लगी। वो तो गली गली हरी गाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन। वो तो गली 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 हरी गाने लगी। महलों के पली बन के जोगन चली। मीरा रानी दीवानी कहाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन। राणा ने विष दिया मानो अमृत पिया। राणा ने विष दिया मानो अमृत पिया। सानी धानी धब 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 धरे गधरे धनी पर। Dhagare mama ga baba madara bani nirasa nila parani Vishniya malo amrit piya मीरा सागर में सरिता समाने लगी दुख लाखों से मुख से गोविंद कहे मीरा गोविंद गोपाल गाने लगी वो तो गली गली हरि गुन गाने लगी ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन वो तो गली गली हरि गुन गाने लगी महलों में बनी बन के जुगल चली मीरा रानी दीवानी कहाने लगी ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम कौन कहता है भगवान सोते नहीं कौन कहता है भगवान सोते नहीं कौन कहता है भगवान सोते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे तुम सुलाते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे तुम सुलाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम कौन कहता है भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहता है भगवान खाते कौन कहता है भगवान खाते नहीं, वीर शबरी के जैसे तुम खिलाते नहीं, वीर शबरी के जैसे तुम खिलाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम। कौन कहता है भगवान नाचते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान नाचते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान नाचते नहीं। गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं, गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम। एक बहुत खूबसूरत गाना याद आ गया, मन्ना डे साहब का, फिल्म उपकार, मेरे ख्याल से उपकार। कसमें वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या। कसमें वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या। कोई किसी का नहीं ये झूठे नाते हैं, नातों का क्या। कसमें वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या। होगा मसीहा होगा मसीहा सामने तेरे, फिर भी न तू बच पाएगा। तेरा अपना तेरा अपना खून ही आखिर तुझको आग लगाएगा। आसमान पे उड़ने वाले मिट्टी में मिल जाएगा। कसमें वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या। कोई किसी का नहीं ये झूठे नाते हैं, नातों का क्या। कसमें वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या। सुख में तेरे
दुख में सब मुख मोड़ेंगे, सुख में तेरे साथ चलेंगे, दुख में सब मुख मोड़ेंगे, तेरे अपने तेरे बनकर तेरा ही दिल तोड़ेंगे, देते हैं देते हैं भगवान को धोखा, इंसान को क्या छोड़ेंगे, कसम निभादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या, कोई किसी का नहीं ये झूठे नाते हैं, नातों का क्या, कसम वादे प्यार वफा सब बातें हैं, बातों का क्या, बातें हैं, बातों का क्या, बातें हैं, बातों का क्या। शाम तेरी बंसी कन्हैया तेरी बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम, शाम तेरी बंसी कन्हैया तेरी बंसी, शाम तेरी बंसी, शाम तेरी बंसी कन्हैया तेरी बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम, लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम, लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम, सांवरे की बंसी को बजने से काम, सांवरे की बंसी को बजने से काम, राधा का भी शाम तो मीरा का, राधा का भी शाम तो मीरा का भी शाम। बांसुरियां किसको बुलाए, जिसके मन भाए वो उसी के गुन गाए, कौन जाने बांसुरियां किसको बुलाए, जिसके मन भाए वो उसी के गुन गाए, कौन नहीं बंसी की धुन का गुलाम, कौन नहीं बंसी की धुन का गुलाम, लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम, लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम, सांवरे की बंसी को बजने से काम, सांवरे की बंसी को बजने से काम, राधा का भी शाम तो मीरा का भी शाम, राधा का भी शाम तो मीरा का भी शाम। जमुना की लहरें जमुना की लहरें बंशी बट की छैया किसका नहीं है बोलो कृष्ण कन्हैया जमुना की लहरें बंशी बट की छैया किसका नहीं है बोलो कृष्ण कन्हैया श्याम का दीवाना कृष्ण का दीवाना तो सारा ब्रजधाम श्याम का दीवाना तो सारा ब्रजधाम राधा का भी श्याम वो तो मीरा का भी श्याम राधा का भी श्याम वो तो मीरा का भी श्याम श्याम तेरी बंसी कन्हैया तेरी बंसी पुकारे राधा नाम लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम लोग करे मीरा को यूं ही बदनाम बहुत खूबसूरत गीत है किशोर कुमार जी का गाया हुआ चिंगारी कोई भड़के तो सावन से बुझाए सावन जो अगन लगाए उसे कौन बुझाए उसे कौन बुझाए पतझड़ जो बाग उजाड़े वो बाग बहार खिलाए जो बाग बहार में उजड़े उसे कौन खिलाए तो उसे कौन खिलाए हमसे मत पूछो कैसे मंदिर टूटा सपनों का हमसे मत पूछो कैसे मंदिर टूटा सपनों का लोगों की बात नहीं है ये किस्सा है कोई दुश्मन ठेस लगाए तो मीत दिया बहलाए मन मीत जो भाव लगाए उसे कौन मिटाए तो उसे कौन मिटाए पीता है, न पीते तो मर जाते। दुनिया जो प्यासा रखे तो मदिरा प्यास बुझाए। मदिरा जो प्यास लगाए उसे कौन बुझाए, उसे कौन बुझाए। चिंगारी गमरनी गारे गारे गमगरे गरे मगरे गरे सा।
आज मैं आप सबके सामने जो अपना संगीत प्रस्तुत कर रहा हूं, इसका पर्पस सिर्फ केवल आपको एंटरटेन करना नहीं है, आपके अंदर वो भावना जगानी है कि आप इस नोबल कॉज के लिए भरपूर डोनेशन दें, कंट्रीब्यूट करें, तन मन धन से इस कॉज का साथ दें। इसीलिए मैं आज अपने चाचा जी श्री प्रेम जलोटा जी के हुक्म से आया हूं, तो आप जरूर साथ दें और अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूट करें।
जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, दो नाम, दो नाम, दो नाम, दो नाम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम 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 बोलो, श्याम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो, श्याम श्याम श्याम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम 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 बोलो, श्याम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो, श्याम श्याम श्याम।
एक विशेषता है इस भजन में, भगवान राम और भगवान कृष्ण दोनों का वर्णन एक साथ प्रत्येक पंक्ति में किया गया है। ये ध्यान में रखिए तो आपको और आनंद आएगा।
माखन ब्रज में एक चुरावे, माखन ब्रज में एक चुरावे, एक बेर भिलनी के खावे। माखन ब्रज में एक चुरावे, एक बेर भिलनी के खावे। प्रेम भाव से भरे अनोखे दोनों के हैं काम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम 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 बोलो, श्याम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो, श्याम श्याम श्याम। एक कंस पापी को मारे, एक कंस पापी को मारे, एक दुष्ट रावण संहारे, एक कंस पापी को मारे, एक दुष्ट रावण संहारे। दोनों दीन के दुख हरते हैं, दोनों बल के धाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम 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 बोलो, शाम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो, शाम शाम शाम। एक राधिका के संग राजे, एक राधिका के संग राजे। निधारे माधव गम गरे गरे जरे निधारे, गरे गरे निधारे, रे 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 गरे 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 जरे रे जरे 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 गरे जरे। तबले पर अमित चौबे संगत कर रहे हैं। अब इनके साथ थोड़ी जुगलबंदी होगी। गरे 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 सारे गा सारे गा मगरे गा सारे गरे धामादा नी 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 मगरे दा 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 नी दा दा नी दा दा सारे दारे नीता नीता दारे दारे नीता नीता सारे दा नीता दा नीता रे रे दा नी दा नीता सा नीता दा मदा मगा रे गा धा रे दा सा रे गा म गा रे सा नी 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 दा 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 एक राधिका के संग राजे, एक राधिका के संग राजे, एक जानकी संग विराज। चाहे सीताराम कहो, चाहे सीताराम कहो, या बोलो राधे श्याम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम राम बोलो, शाम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो, शाम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो, शाम शाम कृष्णा तेरी बांसुरी,
कृष्णा तेरी बांसुरी जादू की छड़ी, कृष्णा तेरी बांसुरी जादू की छड़ी। बावरी बनके मैं तो तेरे चरणों में पड़ी, कृष्णा तेरी बांसुरी जादू की छड़ी, कृष्णा तेरी बांसुरी जादू की छड़ी। बावरी बनके मैं तो तेरे चरणों में पड़ी, कृष्णा तेरी बांसुरी जादू की छड़ी हो।
इतना तो करना स्वामी, इतना तो करना स्वामी।
हर भक्त के हृदय में ये प्रार्थना होती है।
इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम लेकर तब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का वंशीवट हो, मेरा सांवरा निकट हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। पीतांबरी कसी हो, छवि मन में ये बसी हो, होठों पे कुछ हंसी हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले। जब कंठ प्राण आए, कोई रोग ना सताए, यम दरस ना दिखाए, जब प्राण तन से निकले। उस वक्त जल्दी आना, नहीं शाम भूल जाना, राधे को साथ मिलाना, जब प्राण तन से निकले। ओ पालनहारी निर्गुणो न्यारी, ओ पालनहारी निर्गुणो न्यारी, ओ पालनहारी निर्गुणो न्यारी, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही। हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन, हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही। तुम ही हमका हो संभाले, तुम ही हमरे रखवाले, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही। ओ पालनहारी निर्गुणो न्यारी, ओ पालनहारी निर्गुणो न्यारी, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नाही। चंदा में तुम ही तो भरे हो चांदनी, सूरज में उजाला तुम्ही से। चंदा में तुम ही तो भरे हो चांदनी, सूरज में उजाला तुम्ही से। ये गगन है मगन, तुम्ही तो दिए हो ये सितारे भगवन, ये जीवन तुम ही न संवारोगे तो क्या कोई संवारे, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुणो न्यारे, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुणो न्यारे, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन, हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, तुम ही हमका हो संभाले, तुम ही हमरे रखवाले, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुणो न्यारे, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुणो न्यारे, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं, तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। पानी रे गरे नी पारी, पारे गनी रे सा, चंदन सा बदन, चंदन सा बदन, चंचल चितवन, धीरे से तेरा ये मुस्काना, मुझे दोष न देना, जग वालों हो जाऊं अगर मैं दीवाना, चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन, तन भी सुंदर मन भी सुंदर, तू सुंदरता की मूरत है, किसी और को शायद कम होगी, मुझे तेरी बहुत जरूरत है, पहले भी बहुत मैं तड़पा हूँ, पहले भी बहुत मैं तड़पा हूँ, तू और ना मुझको तरसाना, चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन, धीरे से तेरा ये मुस्काना, मुझे दोष न देना, जग वालों हो जाऊं अगर मैं दीवाना, चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन, ये विशाल नयन जैसे नील गगन, पंछी की तरह को जाऊं मैं, सिरहाना हो तेरी बाहों का, अंगारों पे सो जाऊं मैं, मेरा बैरागी मन डोल गया, मेरा बैरागी मन डोल गया, देखी जो अदा तेरी मस्तानी, चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन, धीरे से तेरा ये मुस्काना, मुझे दोष न देना, जग वालों हो जाऊं अगर मैं दीवाना, चंदन सा बदन, चंचल चितवन। एक भजन प्रस्तुत कर रहा हूं जिसमें भाव ये है कि जीवन में जो चीजें हमें अपनानी चाहिए उनको हम त्याग देते हैं और जो त्यागनी चाहिए उन्हें अपना लेते हैं। बस कठिनाई वहीं से शुरू हो जाती है। क्रोध न छोड़ा, क्रोध न छोड़ा, झूठ न छोड़ा, क्रोध न छोड़ा, झूठ न छोड़ा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। क्रोध न छोड़ा, झूठ न छोड़ा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। कौड़ी को तो खूब संभाला, कौड़ी को तो खूब संभाला, कौड़ी को तो खूब संभाला, लाल रतन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, लाल रतन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। क्रोध न छोड़ा, झूठ न छोड़ा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। जेहि सुमिरन से अति सुख पावो, जेहि सुमिरन से अति सुख पावो, जेहि सुमिरन से अति सुख पावो, सो सुमिरन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, सो सुमिरन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। क्रोध न छोड़ा, झूठ न छोड़ा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। झूठे जग में मन को लगाया, झूठे जग में मन को लगाया, झूठे जग में मन को लगाया, असल वतन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, असल वतन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। क्रोध न छोड़ा, झूठ न छोड़ा, सत्य वचन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया तूने, नाम जपन क्यों छोड़ दिया। तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो। आंखों में नमी, हंसी लबों पर, आंखों में नमी, हंसी लबों पर, आंखों में नमी, हंसी लबों पर, क्या हाल है क्या दिखा रहे हो, क्या हाल है क्या दिखा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो। रेखाओं का खेल है मुकद्दर, रेखाओं का खेल है मुकद्दर, रेखाओं का खेल है मुकद्दर, रेखाओं से मात खा रहे हो, रेखाओं से मात खा रहे हो, क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो। होठों से छू लो तुम, मेरा गीत अमर कर दो, होठों से छू लो तुम, मेरा गीत अमर कर दो, बन जाओ मीत मेरे, मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो, बन जाओ मीत मेरे, मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो। जग ने छीना मुझसे मुझे जो भी लगा प्यारा, सब जीता किए मुझसे, मैं हरदम ही हारा, तुम हार के दिल अपना मेरी जीत अमर कर दो, तुम हार के दिल अपना मेरी जीत अमर कर दो, बन जाओ मीत मेरे, मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो। ना उम्र की सीमा हो, ना जन्म का हो बंधन, जब प्यार करे कोई तो देखे केवल मन, नई रीत चला कर तुम ये रीत अमर कर दो, नई रीत चला कर तुम ये रीत अमर कर दो, बन जाओ मीत मेरे, मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो, संगीत अमर कर दो, जगजीत अमर कर दो। हर मस्त कलंदर 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 दर मस्त कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर। ओ लाल मेरी पत रखजे भला झूले लालन, ओ लाल मेरे लाल मेरी पत रखजे भला झूले लालन, सिंदड़ी जा सेवण जा सखी शाबाद कलंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर, हो दमादम मस्त कलंदर लाल मेरी वो लाल मेरी। चार चराग तेरे बरन हमेशा, चार चराग तेरे बरन हमेशा, पंजवा में बारन आई भला झूले लाल, हो पंजवा में बारन पंजवा में बारन आई भला झूले लाल, सिंदड़ी जा सेवण जा सखी शाबाद कलंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर, हो दमादम मस्त कलंदर लाल मेरी वो लाल मेरी। हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे, हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे, हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे, नाल बजे घड़ियाल भला झूले लालन, हो नाल बजे नाल बजे घड़ियाल भला झूले लालन, सिंदड़ी जा सेवण जा सखी शाबाद कलंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर, हो दमादम मस्त कलंदर। हर मस्त कलंदर 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 मस्त कलंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर दमादम पहला नंबर, दमादम मस्त कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर।
आप सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मुझे मौका दिया, और सबसे ज़्यादा शुक्रिया हमारे अंकल जी का, श्री प्रेम जलोटा जी का। उन्होंने इतना अच्छा मुझे अवसर दिया, एक नोबल कॉज के लिए मैं गा सका। और सबसे यही प्रार्थना है, जिसने जिसने आज का ये कॉन्सर्ट सुना है वो तन मन धन से इस नोबल कॉज को कंट्रीब्यूट है। मुझे बहुत खुशी होगी, सबको बहुत खुशी होगी। धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
What a fantastic program Anup Jalota has given. I hope everyone who watching from everywhere must be enjoyed by the legendary performance of Samrat, our Bhajan Samrat, and the Ghazal King Anup Jalota. And we have a surprise for him. We are very, very thankful for him and his uncle Prem Jalota ji for bringing to our fundraiser program, which is we are hoping for many, many, many years. So this is the time he has come, and I want to honor him for his whole life performance, because he is entertaining the world for many, many years, maybe 30 plus years in the field of this music. So this is a special award for him, to honor him, because the Gandhi Medallion Award of 2020 for century of 150th century of the Gandhiji. Please for this. I can just show him. He cannot. When I will go India, I will do a special ceremony for him only, just to honor him. So this is this. Please accept it virtually. This is what you are doing. Thank you so much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, famous musician Trent Reznor has rightly said, "Bow down before the one you serve and you will get what you deserve." This rightly sums up this segment of the show, the Dignitary Awards Ceremony. It has been the tradition of MAFS to award highly deserving people from the community who excel not only professionally but are true leaders, showing compassion for the community and working selflessly in the service of others. And typically, you know, when we do our normal programs in person, we have this award ceremony with all pomp and show. We have our whole board of members present here, the dignitaries present here to honor all the awardees. But, you know, this time, because it's a virtual program, we have to make do with what we have. And we still have our executive director, Mr. Santosh Kumar, and our president, MAFS president, Dr. Firdaus Jafri, to do the honors. And the first award that we have in this category is Pramod Kumar Philanthropy Award, and that goes to Dr. Vemuri S. Murthy. A huge round of virtual applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to congratulate Dr. Vemuri Murthy for having this special award. This award was created for my late husband's name for the philanthropy work. And the philanthropy has been manifested in the terms of money and properties, which is not. Philanthropy has a very deep meaning. Because Dr. Vemuri Murthy, if I read his all the accolades, he is a doctor from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. Then he has done from India Institute, and then in the surgery. Then he came here and he did his master's here, MS here, and then he became a anesthesiologist here, and he worked as a head of department for last 30 years in the Chicago area. And that is, and he has many accolades. He has done lifetime achievement from the Medical Institute of Chicago and from our Medical Association of Indian Association. So that is his career goal, which is he attained the pinnacle of things. But that is, this award is not for. This award for doing a extraordinary altruist work. That is the purpose of the life. After doing all these services in the medical field, what he did, he established and founded a foundation which is called Ismail, which does the CPR training, which means what he does in that, he trains the people how to save the lives when you have a cardiovascular disease and you have a falling on the road, and he has trained internationally. This is the purpose. He is touching the life, saving the lives, apart from his field of achievements. So this award is that philanthropy goes to Dr. Vimori Murthy. And we are very proud, we are very thankful, and we are congratulate you. Dr. Vimori Murthy, where you are.
Good evening. Greetings to all the dignitaries and distinguished guests. I'm truly humbled by this award. I don't have enough words to express to thank you all for recognizing the efforts of resuscitation educators and trainers promoting saving the lives programs of community members with emergency bystander CPR help after massive heart attacks and sudden cardiac arrest. The Metropolitan Asian Family Services, founded by a dynamic and humble service-dedicated leader, Dr. Santosh Kumar, has a track record of offering hope and help to thousands of community members, especially our senior citizens. This is commendable. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Santosh Kumar and the organizers of this event and dedicate the Pramod Kumarji Lifetime Achievement Award to my fellow members of medical community and selfless frontline volunteers serving the victims of the COVID-19 pandemic with fortitude and indomitable energy. Thank you.
Our second award for the evening is the Community Service Award, and it goes to Dr. Sharda Purna Sonti.
Dr. Purna Sonti is a very special human being in our community. If I read her accolades, you will be surprised. She is a double PhD in Sanskrit language and the Telugu language. She has done a philanthropic work from the very beginning of her life, and she has written 24 books, and she's a poetess. She has represented in the World Religion Seminar here in the Chicago long time ago, and she has represented all over internationally for the. She is doing repositioning of a Vedic Sanskriti. That is this award goes for. You know what is happening in the world? We have forgotten our roots. The Vedas has given our culture. So Indian culture is a very deep rooted in the philosophy and the culture and the true meaning of the life. So what her journey is, she is repositioning to the young children how a life should be lived. It's not a materialistic thing. It's not that you have money, you have a big houses, you have a very expensive car. It is not the life. Life is when you make a person happy, when you make a whole world as a kutum. You say, our philosophy is the whole wish is our family. That is her journey, and that's the award for this community, because now it is needed more than ever. The world is going tipsy-toppy, which is a lot of violence, lot of unpeace in the, not happiness. Everybody is looking to put down the other person. And she is trying to uplift that person. She is trying to uplift that soul. So that award goes to Dr. Sharda Sonti, which is a very, very special person, very renowned person. And they have established a foundation called Sapna with her husband, Dr. Sonti. Under this program also, she is working for art and culture and the languages, because language is the root. When you read your scriptures, if you don't know Sanskrit, how can you understand what is written there? When you read your Quran, you don't know Arabic. How can you understand that? When you read your Bible, you have to understand the language properly. Then you understand, because these things are so deep philosophy. When you don't even know the language, you cannot understand anything what is written there. That is why our world is going so bad right now. So that I personally salute Dr. Sonti for doing this journey for our young generation, for our coming generation, and congratulations to her. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now I will invite Dr. Sonti.
Honorable Governor Pritzker, Cook County Board President Ms. Toni Petwinkle, Honorable Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy, Director IDA Pala Basta, revered guests, fellow honorees, and my dear friends. My humble gratitude and greetings to you all. Here I am today receiving this award for community service. Every one of you here is giving very valuable community service every day. This award is for you, and I am holding it. I wish I have words that can accurately articulate the wide scale of events that are happening around us and we are experiencing every day as a collective and also as an individual. And it is time for all of us to address the ecosystem around us and inward us to deal with this present situation. And music is a cleanser, and community service is a strengthener. And we are surrounded by those two today. Let us join hands. Let us move forward, march forward with a hope for a better tomorrow. And I'm here thanking every one of you for this very honorable award that is bestowed on me and reminding me of my job every day. Dear friends, I'm very thankful to you and honored guests here. I'm very thankful and I promise I will continue my service.
And now, the third and the last dignitary award for the evening is the Partnership Award that goes to Steve Kutso.
Steve Kutso is our partner in our business for many, many years. In the sense, he is a member of his accounting firm, which does the auditing and the normal and traditional tax. And the specialty of him is he is a person who do the due diligence. Due diligence is very much needed for success of any private company or any company, because what they do, they check the health of the company. You are doing the right way or wrong way. Because in this country, paperwork is very, very important, absolutely for finances. Unless you keep your books in a proper fashion, the things will not go well and go long haul. Anybody who want to have a long haul successful business, this is the firm you should go for. He's from Staple Cheese right now here, and he does himself also very, very philanthropic work for schools. He donated in the many children's schools, sports and everything. And for us, he is like a pillar, because we depend on his advice for our financial need, for our financial books, so that we can have no trouble for any kind, because our funding comes from the state, counties and private people. So we have to be accountable for each penny we spend. Nothing goes wrong in because of our company, because of this gentleman, because of his company. So we owe to him. So I want to thank him, and I want to congratulate him, and I now want to have few words from him.
Hello. Thank you to MAFS, Mrs. Kumar, and the Executive Board for presenting me and my firm, Steeplechase, with the 2020 Partnership Award, which I am sincerely humbled by. Throughout the years of working alongside MAFS's team, I've come to appreciate the selfless commitment of the organization with respect to the economic, cultural, and civic programs it offers, and does so unwaveringly. Again, thank you very much for the Partnership Award, and we look forward to a continued, long-standing, and harmonious relationship with MAFS. Enjoy the event.
Congratulations to all our awardees, and thank you so much for being present with us virtually today. And now, can I please have on stage MAFS board member and a very, very dear board member actually, Dr. Rakesh Asthana, to make his appeal.
नमस्कार देवियों और सज्जनों, मेरा नाम राकेश अस्थाना है और मैं मेट्रोपॉलिटन एशियन फैमिली सर्विसेज के बोर्ड पर एक डायरेक्टर के तरह से काम कर रहा हूँ। आप सबका आज शाम में स्वागत है। देवियों और सज्जनों, मेट्रोपॉलिटन एशियन फैमिली सर्विसेज पिछले 28 साल से अपने सीनियर्स की देखभाल कर रही है। 14 अलग अलग सेंटर्स हैं जहां पर सीनियर्स को लाया जाता है और उनकी देखरेख करी जाती है, उनको खाना दिया जाता है। मगर आजकल कोविड-19 की वजह से ये सब बंद है। मगर सीनियर्स की ज़रूरतें तो बंद नहीं है ना, उनकी ज़रूरतें अभी भी हैं, उनको खाना अभी भी पहुंचाना है। और आपको जान के ये हैरत होगी कि MAFS के कुक्स, किचन स्टाफ, ड्राइवर्स और वॉलंटियर्स सब के सब इस बात में कार्यरत हैं और मार्च 2020 से लेकर आज तक 1 लाख से ज़्यादा गर्म खाने हमारे सीनियर सिटीजन्स को पहुंचाए जा सके हैं। मगर इस सब के लिए पैसा लगता है, और पैसा कहाँ से आए? पैसा आता है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से, मगर इस कोविड-19 के ज़माने में उस पर भी कैंची चल चुकी है और बहुत ही कम पैसा आ रहा है। तो प्रश्न ये उठता है कि ये पैसा कहाँ से पूरा करा जाए। मेरा आपसे हाथ जोड़ के निवेदन है कि आप और हम आगे बढ़कर इस बात को संभालें और इस बात को मद्देनजर रखते हुए कि पैसे की ज़रूरत है, कम से कम $100 नीचे दिए गए नंबर पर दे सकें। ये भी आप ध्यान में रखिए कि $100 जो है 27 सेंट पर दिन के हिसाब से बैठता है और $100 एक सीनियर की 1 महीने की खाने की ज़रूरतों को पूरा करता है। ये बात हर वक्त याद रखिएगा कि आज नहीं तो कल आप और हम उसी जगह पहुंचेंगे जहां आज हमारे सीनियर्स हैं। तो आज हम दिल खोल के उनका साथ नहीं देंगे और दान नहीं देंगे तो हमारे समय पे कौन देगा? एक प्रथा चलानी है, एक ट्रेंड चलाना है जिसके अंदर हम कुछ पैसे दान कर सकें। तो मेरा आप लोगों से हाथ जोड़ के निवेदन है कि जल्द से जल्द कम से कम $100 MAFS के लिए दान में दें। जय हिंद।
Thank you so much, Dr. Asthana. And just to add on to the appeal, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that we have been getting donations throughout the evening. And please, please keep them coming. Our phone lines are open. Our link is working. Just go on to www.mafsinc.com and donate. Without your money, without your support, we cannot take our work forward. So please donate. And now, it's time for a second powerful musical performance. We have amongst us today a very, very powerful Sufi singer. She's none other than Indra Naik. Indra is a Sufi and ghazal singer classically trained in the Patiala Gaiki. She has been performing ghazals, bhajans and Sufi music for the past 20 years in India and abroad. In fact, she has performed for many MAFS programs, but we just can't get enough of her. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of virtual applause to welcome her as she joins us live from Mumbai, India. Coming up next, Indra Naik.
Good evening, friends. It's such a pleasure to perform for you. MAFS is like family. We have gratitude for this year, for teaching us a lot of things. But yet, MAFS has worked through this pandemic and taken care of so many people. God bless them and the whole team of social workers. I'll be singing Sufi music today after the beautiful performance of Pandit Anup Jalota. I will start with my favorite bhajan, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में, जो सुख पाऊं राम भजन में, सो सुख नाही अमीरी में। रे
कुछ भी नहीं नहीं, जो है सब है तेरा तेरा तेरा, तुझको सौंप दूं तो क्या लागे है मेरा मेरा मेरा। मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में। जो सुख पाऊं राम भजन में, जो सुख पाऊं राम भजन में, सो सुख नाही अमीरी में। यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में। आखिरी तन खाक मिलेगा, आखिरी तन खाक मिलेगा। कहाँ फिरत मगरूरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में। कहत कबीरा कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो, कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधो, सुनो भई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधु, सुनो भई साधु, कहत कबीर सुनो भई साधु। साहिब मिले साहिब मिले, साहिब मिले सबूरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में। जो सुख पाऊं राम भजन में, सो सुख नाही अमीरी में। यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, यार फकीरी में, मन लागो मेरो यार फकीरी में। यार फकीरी में, 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 हे That was Sant Kabira. I composed it in this Sufi style. Now I will present to you. I hope you are liking what I'm doing. Different shades of love through Sufi music. Mohe apne hi rang mein rang de. This is a beautiful composition written by Amir Khusru, the father of music in India. The music, he was the one who invented the tabla, the pakhavat, the taranas. A great poet, and he was prime minister for 5 dynasties in Delhi, and he was prolific in his writing, and a student of Nizamuddin Aulia. Nizamuddin Aulia's tomb is in Delhi. So this piece is dedicated to his peer, Nizamuddin Aulia. Mohe apne hi rang mein rang de. Color me with your love. We all need to be colored with love of compassion, of humanity, of the greatness of God. So we are protected and we are happy. मोहे रंग दे, 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 मोहे रंग दे। ये राग मांड में है, जो राजस्थान का बहुत ही प्रचलित राग है, डेजर्ट का राग है। मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे, तू साहिब मेरा महबूबे इलाही, मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे, तू साहिब मेरा महबूबे इलाही, मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे। जो तू मांगे रंग की रंगाई, जो तू मांगे रंग की रंगाई, मोरा जो बन गिरवी रख दे, तू साहिब मेरा महबूबे इलाही, मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे। आन पड़ी दरबार तिहारी, मेरे प्यार मेरे लाज की आन रखी। आन पड़ी दरबार तिहारी, मोरी लाज शर्म सब रंग ले, तू साहिब मेरा, तू साहिब मेरा महबूबे इलाही, मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे, मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे। रंग दे पिया रंग दे मौला रंग दे पिया रंग दे मौला रंग दे पिया रंग दे पिया रंग दे मौला रंग दे तू साहिब मेरा हो रंग दे पिया रंग दे मौला रंग दे पिया रंग दे मौला रंग दे तू साहिब मेरा महबूबे इलाही मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे मोहे अपने ही रंग में रंग दे आखिर का जो पीस है वो बहुत ही पॉपुलर है। छाप तिलक सब छीन लिए मुझसे नैना मिलाई के। छाप तिलक अपनी आइडेंटिटी, जब भी आपसे मैंने नैना मिलाया, जब भी हमने ऊपर वाले से अपना इश्क लड़ाया या प्यार किया, अपनी आइडेंटिटी खुद मिट जाती है, हम उसके साथ मर्ज हो जाते हैं। मोहे छाप तिलक सब छीन ली मुझसे नैना मिलाई के सेना जलाई के। सेना यानी ईगो। एक बार आपने नैना मिलाए और ईगो मिटा दिया, तभी आप उसके साथ जुड़ सकते हो। अमीर खुसरो का ये बहुत ही पॉपुलर कंपोजिशन है और हर कव्वाल इसको गाता है अपने अलग ढंग से, पर इसकी जो ट्यून है, जो ट्रेडिशनल है, जैसे दमादम मस्कलंदर अनुजीत ने ब्यूटीफुली गाया, वैसे अभी हम खत्म कर रहे हैं छाप तिलक सब छीन ली मुझसे नैना मिलाई के। नैना 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 छाप तिलक सब छीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के। छाप तिलक सब छीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के। नैना मिलई के सेना जलाई के। नैना मिलई के सेना जलाई के। बात अधम कहलीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के। बात अधम कहलीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के। छाप तिलक सब छीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के। प्रेम भटीका मदवा पिलाई के। प्रेम भटीका मदवा प्रेम भटीका मदवा पिलाई के। मतवारी प्रेम ने मुझे मतवारी बना दिया। मतवारी कर दीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के। मतवारी 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 कर दीनी मोसे नैना मिलई के छाप तिलक सब छीनी मोसे नैना मिलई के बल बल जाऊं मैं गबदनी दापन बल बल जाऊं मैं बल 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 जाऊं मैं बल 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 जाऊं मैं तोरे रंग रिजवा बल बल जाऊं मैं बाला बाला बला 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 बल बल जाऊं मैं तोरे रंग रिजवा बल बल जाऊं मैं तोरे रंग रिजवा अपनी सो रंग दीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के अपनी सो रंग दीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के छाप तिलक सब छीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के खुसरोनी जाम के खुसरोनी जाम खुसरोनी जाम खुसरोनी जाम के खुसरोनी जाम के बल बल जइए खुसरोनी जाम के बल बल जइए मोहे सुहागन कीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के मोहे सुहागन कीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के छाप तिलक सब छीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के 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 छाप तिलक सब छीनी मुझसे नैना मिलई के नैना मिलई के नैना मिलई के Thank you, Santoshi, Sagar, Prashant, and the whole team for giving me this opportunity to be part of your family again this year like last year. Thank you.
Very soulful running of the Sufi songs by Indra Naik. Indra ji, I am very, very thankful for you to doing this thing for us, though all the viewers should know that she lost her father 3 days ago. Even then, she kept her promise and doing Shraddhanjali for her father. We all are doing Shraddhanjali for your father, Indra ji. We are all with you for this very irreparable loss of your father. And I have no words to tell you more than that, because you are a very special person, very high acclaimed singer. The note which you take, you are very, very beautiful. So we have a surprise for you to award you for your special singing. Yeah, this is for your Sufi style singing award of excellence, and this has been given on this day of December 19, 2020, and I hope you will like it, and I will congratulate you, and very, very thankful again, and my heartfelt sympathy and condolence to you. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the last program of this show. And as they say, we save the best for the last. At least for us, all MAFS employees, this is the best part, because this is the MAFS Staff Awards. Every year, MAFS awards those employees who have poured their heart and soul into their work and performed exceptionally well in different areas of work. This year, these awards assume even more significance due to the extraordinary work all our employees have done during the pandemic period. They have put their lives on the line to help and heal people in the community. May I please call upon our Executive Director, Mrs. Santosh Kumar, she's already here, and our Program Director, Awilda Gonzalez, to give away the MAFS Staff Awards. Let's hear it for all our employees, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to call the name. Rashida?
Yeah. The first award for the evening is Pillar of MAFS Award.
I'm sorry for the little technical glitch, because it's happened in the first virtual function of ours. Mr. Mahajan, I was talking about him. He is a very hard-working, passionate worker for all the voluntary program, all our public benefit program. His heart is in SIDA. His heart is in the immigration program. His heart is in the public benefit program. Whosoever comes to our door, he is there. He worked at least 14 hours a day when the SIDA application comes. Because in the SIDA time, when in the winter and the summer, before we open the door, 100 people lined up in front of our office, and he has to take, and one application takes 1 hour at least. So they go 14 to 18 hours. They go to the senior homes also, apart from that. So they work from 8 in the morning to 9 and 10 in the evening. That kind of.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We are really sorry about that technical glitch. I think we lost all of you for a while. But, I think given the virtual world that we are all living in, and with all the Zoom and Microsoft Teams meeting, I think all of us are used to a little bit of glitches, right? So please forgive us for that. We'll continue with our program. The next very important employee award for the organization goes to Volunteer of the Year Award, which goes to Uma Nath.
Uma Nath is a very passionate human being, spiritual at heart and soul. From India she came. She was an artist because she had done her degrees in the music and the scriptures, and she has taught in the college level, and she was in the music and making the sculptures. So when she came here, I met her maybe 40 years ago, when my children were also very not born even at that time. When they born, she also had the children of her own, and they were all intermingled. I'm watching her for last 30 to 30 plus years in a way. And I saw her a very different person than normal human being can be. She can go to the soul of a thing and serve any person whatsoever needed her help. And she goes to a lot of senior centers to take the pain out of the seniors. And when she comes to our senior center here right here in Schaumburg, she used to sing for them, she does poetry for them, she dances for them, and try to talk one-to-one also to counsel them, to find out what is going in their life, how she can change their thought process. Because generally seniors become very depressed in this country, especially in the winter time. She has given her number of hours for this organization, and I really applaud her efforts. I want her to congratulate her for getting this award. She's truly a community server of people, especially of elderly. Well, congratulations to you, and this award goes to you. When we meet in personally, then you will have this. Thank you and congratulations.
Our next award for the year is Cook of the Year Award, and that goes to Geeta Boriwala.
Geeta Boriwala's story is very interesting to all of you to know. You know, MAFS name, our Metropolitan Asian Services name, is so wide and known not only in Chicago or in America. It's known in India, it's known in Dubai, it's known in many places, in Australia, Germany also, because of the relatives lives there of our seniors. What happened one time, you have to listen to this story. I was coming here from India to Chicago, and there was a couple was sitting there in the back, and they tried to reach the stuff from the cabinet, and then I saw they could not reach it, so I got up and I gave them. And I started talking to them, okay, where you are going, and why you are going, and who is there. So they said, we are going to Chicago, and where your daughter works or your son works. He said, we will also work there. I go, what? Where you will work? Okay, there is a metropolitan there. They give job to anybody or everybody. That is the reputation of Metropolitan Asian Services. And this girl, as soon as she stepped in the Chicago, she came to our nice location and she started work there as a home care at the beginning. Then our manager Janvi came to know that she's so good in cooking. So we have offered a cooking job for her. And she is serving, her food is so tasty. And her style, she works so fast somehow. Because I personally had a chance to see how she makes so fast. And she is such an accomplished cook and very good, hard-working human being. So this is the award goes to her. And the story for MFS, you just listen. Okay, we have not only we serve the seniors, we have provided thousands and thousands of jobs for the people who cannot work in this environment, in this country, because they are not known English at all. They are not well versed in computers. They are not well versed in driving, because we have a transport service, so we bring her from her home to our place. So this is the service MFS provided, and she earned that truly. Thank you. Thank you and congratulations. Geeta Boriwala. And this is the award for her, and we will have some special done when we have, and then we will have that. Thank you. Thank you and congratulations, Geeta.
Our next award is Coordinator of the Year Award, and that goes to Terinda McGee.
What can I say? Good evening. Namaste. My name is Awilda Gonzalez. I'm Director of Programs. And it is an honor, a pleasure, indeed, to be here standing before you to present these awards to very special people, people who work hard every day, people who get up every day, people who during COVID didn't think twice, should I go, should I not go to work? They continue working. They work harder. They were there when you needed them. They went to seniors' homes. They taught seniors how to use computers so they can assist with the benefit programs online, by telephone, conference calls. And this person that we're awarding today is one of those individuals who doesn't hesitate to help anyone. She doesn't speak Hindi. She doesn't speak Gujarati. She's a mainstream American and only speaks English. And by now she's probably learned a few words in Hindi and Gujarati. She's a very intelligent person, a sweetheart, always has a smile, is never angry, and nobody walks out of her office without hope. If she cannot help that day, she will give them hope, and they'll be back, and she will help. Her name is Tarinda McGee. She's the Coordinator of the Year Award receiver. Tarinda works with our public benefits as a coordinator at the Metropolitan Agent Family Services. She joined us in 2018 and has been a tremendous asset to the team. Not only is she a tremendous asset, but anybody who comes to work, she teaches them. She wants them to learn so that when she's not there, they continue on. Tarinda has a background in human services and many other social services programs. She obtained her bachelor's degree in human services at Kaplan University and is an active member in her community. After graduating, Tarinda obtained a job with the State of Illinois Department of Human Services as a caseworker assistant where she worked for 4 years. Now at MAFS, Ms. McGee, I don't like to call her Ms. McGee, I call her Tarinda. Ms. McGee is providing our clients with assistance in Social Security, Medicare, SNAP, Medicaid, Community and Economic Development Association, CEDA, programs, and many more services. Tarinda goes the extra mile for servicing our clients. Language is not a problem for Tarinda. Congratulations, Tarinda, for your exemplary work and your continued team support. With this, we present to you this beautiful award for the hard work that you have given since day one. Thank you so much, Tarinda. A big round of applause for Tarinda. And now I would like to also speak, and like Rosita said earlier, last but not least, right? This is where we take the pleasure with our employees. Jayashree Nagaraj, she's getting the Outreach Award. Jayashree joined us as a field supervisor in February 2019. And not long ago, she came to me, she says, Awilda, I want to work with the community care program. I want to be a supervisor. And I listened to her. But I knew that that was not her place. But I listened. And along with this role, she's also serving as a community outreach liaison for Metro Home Health Care. And that's where she fits perfect. And she's doing an exemplary work, a team player, and not only does she outreaches for people to let them know what benefits we offer, she walks them, she holds their hand and takes them to the places they need to go for help. That's who Jayashree is. She makes home visits for every client and family, making sure, regardless of coverage, she's there, that they are satisfied with the services we provide, and every caregiver is comfortable with the families they work with. As a community liaison for MHHC, she meets with the seniors at their homes, at our ADS locations, to educate and raise awareness of the home health services offered for their benefits and welfare. Jayashree volunteers for the NFP organization, Sanjavini, I hope I'm pronouncing it correct, Sanjavini, as a counselor. She's also a member of the ECAT Theater and participates in plays and monologues. Our home health agency has improved tremendously, and that's because Jayashree is a wonderful part of this team. Thank you, Jayashree. We present this award to you also, Jayashree. And we hope that it'll be in your hands soon. And now we have one more, and it is indeed an honor for me to stand here. Thank you, Mrs. Kumar, for giving me the honor to do this. For a person that came here in February, less than a year, but today she stood here in front of you and performed as if she'd been here for 10 years, as if she's been with the company that long, where she knows the ins and outs of the programs that she's managing like she was here all her life. Yes. I thank, first of all, her husband, and I hope I pronounce his name correctly, Garat, because I thank him for moving to this part of the country, this part of the States, so that we can have the opportunity to have this person with us. And you all know who I'm talking about. She is a graduate, a master's degree in marketing and Communications from Delhi, India. Also has a diploma in fundraising development from University of Richmond in Virginia. We thank you for being here. And that is Roshita Pandey.
Yay.
Yes. She is getting the Employee of the Year award. Roshita, as a grants manager for MAFS, as has been said before by our treasurer, has brought in many more funds to the agency. But we still need more. That's what we're standing here for you today. We need for you to give, and give with your heart. She is a great person. She works from the heart. And in these programs, if you don't work from the heart, it will not work for you. But she does it from the heart. She sits close to my office. I've never seen her upset. I've never seen her angry. I always see her smiling with a happy face. Besides that, she has a beautiful face. Do you hear that, Mr. Husband? Miss Pandy, Roshita, supervises the MAFS programs and to ensure effective implementations. And I know because she calls me and says, Awilda, I need this. How can I get it? Roshita, you do this and you do that and you'll get it. And that's all we say, and Roshita gets it. She came to me, wanted to learn everything. She's always willing to learn, no matter what. She feels it is to her a gratifying experience to raise funds for programs that empower people and transform the lives of countless immigrants from our South Asian community. Apart from work, she's an adventurous, fun, loving person and a passionate actor. As a mother of two, and I'm not going to say the word, but they put it in here, two beautiful boys, drama is part of her everyday life, which she has successfully extended to the stage. I didn't know that about you. Doing 2 plays every year. She also enjoys cooking for her family and friends and going on fun vacations. She lives by the motto that says, if you do good, if you do good to the world, it comes back to you in much greater measures. Roshita, I personally, and I am honored again, I personally want to thank you for the great work that you have done, for the great work that I know you will continue doing, and I hope you'll be here for the next 20 years. She is the new generation. We're the baby boomers. So this is a place where she should be. Thank you.
She's a very special person who can win the employee of the organization apart for not even 1 year in the organization. And she has done not only for all the programs of the MFS, but she has brought the grants. She has brought the grants for the equipments from the DuPage County, and she has grant from the immigration, because immigration we are doing for last 30 years, but we have never had a funding for this program. I was doing it being an attorney, so I was doing it to help the community, but we never had the money for that. We never had funding, and she was the first person who brought the funding for immigration program. Thank you, Rashida. And she's trying to have funding from the other private things because we need lot of filling funding. Some are given by the state, some are given by some percentage given by the county, but we need 67% to fill in the gap. So she is the person who is helping us first time in the last 30 years. Thank you so much. And you're welcome. This end our session for we have a COVID award next session award. This session is gone. So this award is very special for the people who have endangered their lives for coming here regularly and cooking the food, delivering the food, checking the health of the seniors, and doing entertainment program via Zoom. Because technology this time has taken such a big role. It's the first time in my life I have seen technology has taken over the world, I think. And they could entertain, they could check their health, they can take them away from depression.
and keep connect and protect it. So this award goes to our COVID heroes. We name them. We have many people for that.
Yeah, the COVID Hero Awards. And we have these awards location-wise because we know that we have heroes, COVID heroes at every location of ours. And that is what makes MAFS a very strong team together. So starting with the Chicago location. One second. The Chicago location, the first COVID hero is Shrenik Dalal, manager of the center. Then we have
Shrenik Dalal. You know, he's also kind of new in the MAFS, hardly 2 years maybe, but and not young. It means not below 50. He is above 50, but in spite of that, he has come every single day to the office and managed the program because our essential programs always on, no matter it was a pandemic time. Our home care program was on, our public benefit programs were on, our CEDA was on, though all by computers and by online, but and our food program was on. And food program has grown 50% more. If we are giving food previously for 100 people, now we have to go for 200 people. That kind of ratio has been changed. So he has to manage the food materials, groceries and other utensils and the cooks, and we have to hire other people also in that time. The people are firing, we are hiring because the demand has become so high for the food programs. So he was always there, and you know, everybody was afraid to come in contact with the people during that time, especially in the March-April time. It was a very, very scary time. And during that time also, he was not afraid. He was there and making sure that things are go in the right way. So we are very, very thankful, Mr. Shrenik, for you, for your leadership, for your passion, and for your hard work. Thank you very much. And all the awards are here. And all the awards are here, but I can show you only this, but then you can have later on. Thank you.
Our next COVID hero at Chicago location is Mr. Dayabhai Patel, and we fondly call him Dayabhai. He's the kitchen manager at Chicago location.
Dayabhai is another pillar of our organization, working for last 20 years in the kitchen program, which is a nutrition program. We have many names with different counties called Golden Dynasty program in city of Chicago, funded by Chicago Aging Program, the Family Out Support Services. The gentleman, which called Dayabhai, he is very hardworking, sincere, managing not only Chicago, he is managing 3 kitchens in Naik also and in Naperville also. Always having all the groceries on time, every distribution on time, cooking every day fresh. If you go to our kitchen, in any of the kitchen, you will not find any old food in our kitchens. That is the best quality you can have and fresh food you can have. That is his commitment. And very clean environment. So thank you, Dayabhai, and congratulations for having this thing, and never afraid. His age is 78 and up. He's going to be 79. So it's really commendable at his age, completely fearless to come and serve the people in need.
Our next 2 COVID Hero Awards go to, and again from Chicago location, Lukbir Singh Chudasama, he's a driver, and Avijaya Bhandari, cook at the Chicago location.
See, all these people, which she's claiming that he was driving, they're driving every day, taking people in their car, delivering the food every day to the doorstep of the senior. As Paula Bester says, they are the only friendly face in the home of that elderly in the whole day. If they do not go, they're sitting hungry and nobody to look after. So our heart goes to them, very, very thankful to them.
Our next set of awards is for the Schaumburg location, and the first person to get it is Deepti Shah, manager of the Schaumburg location.
hero of our organization at Shamburg location. She is such a committed and hard-working person. Nothing is impossible for her. She can make it happen no matter what. Her strength is her sincerity. Her strength is never say no to anything. She is there after the hours or before the hours. And any other work if you need from her. She is a very special person, very, very fearless person, a whole march to up to now. Every day she has been here, except she had to take some leave for certain reason, that's a different thing. Otherwise, otherwise she is there every single day. We owe to you, we are very, very thankful. You are an example and model for other people to follow. Thank you and congratulations.
Our next COVID hero at Schaumburg is Nikita Amin, ADSI.
She is a, when you have team, the team of 50, which I just described, she need lot of, sipahi. You need lot of team worker. And Nikita is the best supporting worker for her. She can be placed this place, she can be done this thing. If she say anything, she is there for her. So it's the best supportive and very fearless also, because she was there with her. So that's why she is a COVID hero. Thank you, and congratulations.
Our next two heroes at the Schaumburg location are Jagdish Patel and Raman Patel. And now we move on to the Naperville location. Our COVID hero.
Let me talk with Jagdishji and Ramanji. Jagdishji and Ramanji, they are drivers. And they are so committed because generally our work is depend on the drivers. Drivers are very important component for this organization because seniors cannot come and go. They have to be picked up from their home and they have to drop from their home. So Jagdishji and Ramanji, suppose we have at least 60-70 drivers in the organization and maybe more. But if anybody take leave, they are there to take their work also with a smile, which is a very, very unique in them. So we are very, very thankful for them to support us.
And we now move on to our Naperville location. The first COVID hero at our Naperville location is Mukesh Panchal, ADS nurse.
My words are not enough for Mukesh. Mukesh is a kind of humble, very down-to-earth person, ready to do. He never said that I'm a medical person, I will not take chair for the senior. I will not feed the senior. I will not go with them. Anything and everything in any location. Because he was the senior most nurse in our organization. When we hire new nurses, in any of we have 14 locations, he goes every location to train that new nurse to do the things. So and in this COVID also, he was there every single day, never been home because we are in the essential services. So our offices are open for the food program, our offices are open for medical program because they have to check the health of the seniors, so by maybe telephone, and if there need to be, he has gone to the houses of the senior to check it. So we have a very special regard for him and we are very, very thankful to him and congratulate him.
Our next COVID hero at Naperville location is Balwinder Kaur, and she's a senior cook.
She's the senior most in a way. She came when we opened the Nile site. First we opened in the Chicago in 2001 I think, then 2002 we opened in the Nile site, and she came first time in the Niles, and she has won the heart of all our ethnic people in the kitchen. What she used to do, we are very fond of making paratha, aloo paratha, methi paratha, special paneer dish. Whenever she makes special dish, she calls everybody who's all coming and visiting to our office. कि आज पराठा बनाया भैया जी, आप जरूर आइए. And everybody would come to there and have a talk there. And we have a line of people to have our food. So that is her specialty. And COVID time, she had made different dishes to keep them, because the taste was, our senior people are very depressed and they don't want to eat. So she called them, oh, आज मैंने मैथी बनाया है, आपको खाना होगा, because she's a Punjabi.
So she talks in Punjabi with such a loving and caring manner. And we are very, very thankful to have her. Thank you.
Our next COVID hero is Ramila Gandhi, and she's a cook again.
Sure. She's also, like I say about the Nikita, she's the support person of Balminder. She cut for her all the vegetables. You know, our food is prepared from the scratch. And cutting and preparing for Indian food is a very time-taking and very hard-working. So she does all the raw preparations, from kneading the dough, cutting the vegetable, cutting the all the spices, bringing the spices. She's the best support for her, and we are very thankful. And she's there every day.
Our next COVID hero is Bharat Patel,
a driver. Yes. Again, he's a driver from Naperville side. As I say, Naperville side is very far-fetched, and our clients are very far and far. They have to drive at least 25 miles one way, and then another thing. So he was there with the people and never taken the leave for COVID time because everybody afraid, but he was not. So that's what it goes for the people who have a courage and heart to serve and spirit to bring the people up. Thank you.
And now we move on to our Naik's location. We have two COVID heroes at our Naik's location, Rajinder Singh, kitchen manager, and Muhammad Khan, driver.
Rajinder Singh, you have seen the video. I think all of you, if you are watching and you are viewers of any part of the world, he was the person who not only fill in the gap of the kitchen cook also, because at that time the food number was very increased. So not only was managing, he has started cooking himself also. So he cooked, he packed. You have seen the packing, that person, that is the Rajinder. He has done he has cooked, he has delivered, he has managed, he has gone to the house. So very special. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And now moving on to our Schaumburg Patel Brothers location. We have two COVID hero again at that location, Raju Patel, driver, and Javed Akbar, driver.
As I say, the backbone of our programs, backbone of all the things, because of the seniors, we depend on the driving skill and the person who can bring them like a mother and father, and because they have many ailments. And Raju is a very, very special person, goes beyond the call of a duty. Before time, after time, Sunday, Monday, doesn't matter to him, anything. So he works very, very hard, very lovingly, and he is kind. I never seen him to say no to anything. And seniors love him because he take care of them while they are sitting, while they are coming out of the car, because you have to take hold of them and then sit there. And that is why he was very known in the community and very, very respected in the community and our staff. And we especially thank him for the COVID time. COVID time is really a trying time for everybody. And you know, COVID is a serious disease. It's a reality which can take your life also. But they're never afraid, and they have served the community. I'm really owed to them. Thank you.
And now moving on to Canal Stream location, we again have two COVID heroes there, and both of them are drivers, Kamlesh Amin and Sudhir Mohammed.
I will go first to Sudhir Mohammed. Sudhir Mohammed is one of the oldest driver in our organization. I have never seen him say no to anything. He has taken not only his work, other work also. If any manager or any department says that you have to go there, he will never ask question. Why? Why I have to go when the other drivers are there? Hardworking, passionate, very sincere, and very caring for the senior people. Because senior people, our Indian people need respect, nothing more than that. Because they need, somebody should talk to them respectfully, though they are physically very challenged and they cannot do anything for them, but they have done whole life. So now is their time to get the respect. So that is the strength of Sudhir Mohammed, very loving, very caring, and never say no to anything. And the COVID time, he had done a triple work, not only double, triple. So I'm very thankful. Thank you. Congratulate you.
And now moving on to our Vernon Hills location, we have one COVID hero there, Hitendra Luhar. He's again a driver.
as I say, driving in this country is a challenge sometime when there's a winter time. And when we have a snow at least 12 inch, 24 inches, and we have to clean our car in the morning. It's a very, very tough job. But I have never seen him say, no, I'm not coming because it's the winter and I cannot drive. It's a very difficult driving also in this country, especially in Chicago. He was there in our COVID time. He was there, and very, very caring. As I say, they all do work through their heart and soul. That's why they are there. Otherwise, everybody can sit home and say, no, this is the COVID time. I have to see my life. I have to see my family. I have to see my children. But these people have really worked up for that, and that's why they are COVID hero. So all the COVID hero, my salute to you. Thank you.
Yeah, and just to read out the rest of the two names. From Elton location, we have Jitendra Shah, a driver, and from Allen Park, we have Ashok Kumar Patel, again a driver.
Allen Park, I have to describe. If you have to take one person, you have to drive at least 30 to 40 miles one way. That far-fetched area. We serve not only Chicago, we the border of Indiana, which is just another state. So they have to have long time, long hours, long driving, and very careful driving because seniors are there. They cannot drive fast also, but they are very hardworking. Never make face, nothing. So that, and COVID time, they have come all the way. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And with that, we come to the end of our staff awards. And let's have a huge, huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for all our staff at MAFS. And now, for us, the most special and the most important segment, we have to recognize the effort, the arduous effort, and the amount of time our IT people has spent, behind making this whole program a success. We have been working day and night, burning the midnight oil, having meals together, also having a lot of fun, doing the work, and bringing together this program for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, can I have all of you up on stage?
And the book. He has prepared a book in a very, very short time, in a COVID time, and worked day and night. And that goes to Prashant. Prashant, can you hold for it?
Oh, yeah.
And Darshan, all the crew of our IT, they are very, very thankful to you. Believe me or not. Because this program, which all the viewers, you like this program, I think all these people has created but we are very, very thankful to you. Without you, nothing could have been happened in this virtual reality, which is a modern reality. You have seen the program because of these guys.
Darshan helped us out with our video production. He made us real professional. Thanks a lot. It's Kernal's first week here, and he's helping us out. Obviously, we got the treasure over here. We'll work on Zoom, right? So, very good, very good. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
This brings our program to an end, and I hope all the viewers of America, Australia, Germany, Dubai, Russia, and London, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh also, because we have many Bangladeshi clients also. So you all must have enjoyed whatever we can give in this virtual reality. If you would have been here, we would have loved it to host you, to entertain you, and to hug you together. But this virtually, this is the only way we could connect to you. I am very, very thankful that you have joined it all over the world, and I hope we could make some difference in your life. I want to say one thing. Generally, people become old before their age. You have seen my 19-year solo dancer. She was dancing such a grace and the rhythm at 90. Generally, you become 50 or 50, oh no, I'm old, I will not do that. And all the dancers
they're all 80 up. So you see how life can be changed. How the way you think, you become like that. So better you think young, be happy, always think positive, and enjoy the life. Life is very precious. I think this time we have understood, this COVID time, that life can be so precious because the fear has engulfed all the human everywhere in the world, and life can go in a single day. So this is the time to think and see our seniors who have given us such a beautiful entertaining program for you. And before I go, I want to thank our Governor, J.B. Pritzker. Very, very special person. And my heart and soul really touched by his message. Not only he has praised the effort of MFS, and he has taken my name, that's very, very thankful, but he has invited us, opened the door for us. There's a person for us. We are very, 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 very thankful. Words cannot even explain to that. Again, thank you so much. And our own Raja Krishnamurti, our own senator from India, which has really, she has watched us from growing. He has been to every function of our organization. Whenever we did the opening, he has come for ribbon cutting. He has seen everything what we do. So, and he appreciates that. It means a lot to us. And Raja, I want to promise you, we are there for our community. If you need this organization, not only me, I have hundreds of thousands and thousands of people to help you to do anything in your district. And we are in your district right now. Thank you so much. And I want to thank our Paula Besta, our director of Illinois Department of Aging. She has done a tremendous words. She has talked to about us. She has given such a boost for each and every person of my organization. And Paula, I promise you, they will do 4 times better than they are doing right now because of your words. So my special thanks to you and your team and all the department there. And definitely Tony Pratt-Pinker, the president of our Chicago board. She is always there for us. Cook County, which is the biggest county in Chicago, she has turned into a very, very progressive and very financially secure than before. So we really thank you for your effort there. And none other, our own Indian Consul General, Mr. Amit Kumar, Honorable Amit Kumarji. I'm so thankful that you do not only you came as a, but you came as a drive, and you have really praised our effort, and you have given your message in this COVID time how we have to, and community has to take part. Community has to take part in to remove the negativity, because negativity has no role in life, if you ask me. And if our Indian country need us, we should be there for them. And I make you promise that we are there for you, and we are very, very thankful for your message. Thank you very much. And I cannot go without saying thank to my dear Roshika. She is the almost youngest person in the organization. Hardly know properly, she had not even visited the whole site, yes, but maybe one and time, 2 times. But the way she has absorbed the information, she has absorbed the philosophy of the organization, absorbed the philosophy which I work for. She has absorbed it, taken it forward. I'm so happy, Roshita.
Thank you so much.
You have no idea, but you made me happy. Just like a mother, you have to understand that, right?
Thank you so much, Mrs. Kumar.
I hope for all the people who are watching, you have enjoyed, and I think it's meaningful for you, and it will change your life, and be happy, and welcome 2021. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And before we sign off, we can't help but say, please keep the donations coming in. The program is over, but the phone lines are open all 12 months of the year. The links always work. And that's also the fallout of having your grants manager as your MC. The whole program has been peppered with requests for donations. We don't feel shy. We can ask for it a bazillion times. because we know how much important, these funds are to take our work forward. So please donate. Ladies and gentlemen, you were a great virtual audience, and hopefully see you in person next year. Till then, stay safe, take care of yourself, your family, and a very, very happy holiday season to all of you.
And my board members.
Yes.
I'm very, very thankful for them too.
धन्यवाद खूब खूब आभार धन्यवाद
Fala.
नंदी नमस्कार
आभार
शुक्रिया
Muchas gracias.
Nandri.
Thank you all for your love and support.